This week's Seder we see is sitting in the Posuk in Parshas Bahar. We have two Seders, Bahar B'chukoisai, but sitting in Parshas Bahar, Lo yisoinu es amisoi v'yereisem lekecha ani Hashem. Lo yisoinu ish es amisoi v'yereisem lekecha. We mustn't call a name to our friend. Like the Gemara says in Bob Mitzin Nun Ches, you mustn't tell about Tshuva. I remember you. Before you became about you, I remember you. Yes. I remember you used to go to the movies on Leil Shabbos. I remember you used to go to downtown. You went to the movies and you used to smoke a cigarette on Shabbos. Pitom niyeh, you became a tzaddik. Big tzaddik you become. We're not allowed to say that to no one. Or someone's ill and someone's hand hurts him. You're not allowed to say your hand hurts him. Do you know what? Because you used to steal with your hand. Or your tongue hurts you. Or your teeth hurt you because you spoke Lashon Hara. You're not allowed to say nothing. Have no gemor bo mitzia. Nun chesel base. You mustn't chepe anyone. You mustn't be matzik. You mustn't curse out anyone. But we have a tongue. You have to know exactly what we do with our tongue. How we have to look after it. We have to know to be mechabed our friend, just like we mechabed HaKadosh Baruch Hu. HaKadosh Baruch Hu asks us, Lo'osid lovoi. You himlacht et Hashem, you mechabed HaKadosh Baruch Hu. You also mechabed your friend, or you taught on your friend, and you mechabed HaKadosh Baruch Hu. HaKadosh Baruch Hu said, the Pasuk says in Tehillim, Ein name benem nei eretz, lesheves imodi. So Moshe David Vali says, each person which is Naaman with Hashem, he's Naaman also with the Brios. HaKadosh Baruch Hu likes these kind of people, Umekarev oisem etzlo. He's Mekarev these people, he likes them. He's friends, HaKadosh Baruch Hu's friends. Chofetz Chaim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu's friends. HaKadosh Baruch Hu takes them and says, hold my hand, come close to me. HaKadosh Chofetz Chaim. Tzadikim gdoilim oid, which were close to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, how they were so careful. Be mechabed the friend also. Be mechabed each person. You do a Chofetz Chaim was a child. And the children always make letzonos, you do in Russia, and the children used to fill up the pails of water, the buckets of water from the water carrier. Used to go in the morning with a stick on his shoulder, with the two buckets of water, go to the bore, take out the water, and give it out, bring it out to the people. What did the children do at night? They filled up the bucket of water. In order by the morning it will be ice. And the water carrier can't do anything. He has to take a chisel and a hammer and break the ice. Chofetz Chaim Yedua used to go at night, empty out the water, what his friends put in the thing. In order the person in the morning will come, be able to go to his work. The ik of our Torah, we cover the Torah Bezat Hashem in 2 weeks' time. Leil Chag HaShavuos. Mitzvahs ben Odon LaMokoim. Mitzvahs ben Odon LaChaveroi. We have to be so careful. The mitzvahs ben Odon LaChaveroi. I'll tell you a story. The story I once brought down in the book of Sholem Sadron brings down a story. There's once a child went in the street with a golden Napoleon, a matbeh about 150 years ago, 100 years ago. There was nothing to eat in Yerushalayim, and a child went in the street with a matbeh, a coin, a golden coin, playing with the golden coin, going up and down. Someone came along the child and said, you're playing with a golden coin? This golden coin is enough to live for the whole year. I've got no food in my house. I'm starving. The children are I've got nothing to eat. He decided he's going to change around the matbeh with a different coin for halvor. He didn't tell the father, but he told the child, give me the different matbeh. He changed it. The child didn't realize. And the child goes to the supermarket, to the store, and he buys candies, and he comes home. The father comes home from his work, climbs on the ladder, goes up to the top of the closet, looks for the matbeh. He sees the matbeh is gone. He went to his child, where's the matbeh? When I took it, I bought candies in the store. Oh, you bought candies? With this matbeh, he goes to the store and he goes screaming at him. Give me my matbeh, you're a ganef. My child gave you a matbeh. You can the whole year live with it. You gave me 3-4 candies. So the guy from the store says, what do you want from me? Your child gave me nothing. A dime. He gave me 5 cents, 5 pennies. Nothing he gave me. So what are you talking about? My child gave you this thing. No one knew what's true. The father took the store to Beis Din. And Beis Din told the store, can you swear? Can you swear? I said, I'm not swearing. I don't want to swear. If you swear, it's a big sakonis lefoshes. Because someone who does a shvur, even if it's right, the chas v'sholom of the children will die. The owner of the store said, I'm not going to swear. I'll sell my house. I'll sell my store. I'll move. People were mavayishim. You go against Beis Din, you're the ganef. No one bought from him. He became bankrupt. And he moved out of town. He sold his store and he sold the house. And in the meantime, he paid everything back to the father, which he knew he knew that the store only got a few pennies, a few dimes. He didn't get more than that. But no one can understand what happened in this story. 25 years later, if Shalom Shalom brings down that he gets an envelope, the balabos of this house, the father gets the envelope, and in the envelope is money for from this whole golden matbea, which happened 25 years ago. He says, I saw your child going in the street with this golden matbea, golden Napoleon. I couldn't take it. By me in my house, we are starving. We have nothing to eat. Even bread we don't have. Nothing. Kids have nothing to eat. And your child was playing with the golden matbea. I changed it over with him. I gave him in the meantime a different coin. And he took it. And I took the coin for myself. I was looked after my family. After 25 years, I saved up money. And here's the money which I took 25 years ago. The father said, why? How did I do such a thing like this? How's I'm a vayish? The father and everyone mixed in, and people made a whole thing about it. If Shalom Shalom brings down, all these three people were on nifta already. The one which took the matbea and gave it back to the father, his nifta, they gave him probably Gan Eden because he gave back the matbea. The father of the child, he didn't know what happened over here. They gave him Gan Eden also. He didn't know. He didn't open his mouth. He just said he went to Beis Din. The one who's in charge of the store, what happened to him? He sicher gets Gan Eden. Why? He gets Olam Haba. Why? He got Busha. But who gets Gehenna? Who gets Gehenna? All the people which made all around. From here we see, someone can take the law into his hands, like the people can take the law. They can be mavayish other people. They can put up notes against him. They can be mavayish him. They can do things against him. They put his face in the newspaper. They can talk about him. No one knows how careful we have to be with our mouth. You can do things. You can chapper him. You call him a dog. You call him a this. You call him Mickey Mouse. You call him all names, nicknames. And you know the person's makpid, and you mavayish him, you stand in the place in shul. I was once in a gathering of people, and it happened to be the rabbi came in, and he screamed at a certain guy for no reason. Mamish, he screamed at him. And the guy got such a bush on, he didn't know what he didn't know what to do with himself. He sat down and he was hurt. The rabbi went up to him and asked him, "Are you moichel me?" The person says, look, if you ask him if you're moichel me, I'll moichel you. But inside you feel, Chaim Friedlander brings down, someone steals something from the other guy, even though he gives it back. But if there's something small over here, not 100%, maybe 99% is moichel, but not 100%, it's not enough. Brings down Sifshe Chaim, Chaske Levenstein. Yeah, moichel, yes, moichel, no, but we don't know. How careful we have to be. So careful we have to be mechabed each person. Chaske Levenstein brings even a goy. Everyone's created with a tzelem Elokim, even a goy, afilu nochim. Allah has come a yid. And even stones. Even altivos lachol odom. Even the slope in the Beis Hamikdash was made out of stairs in order not to be mavaish the stones. How we have to be careful for every single thing which was created in the world not to be mevayish nothing, how to look after, how to care for everything, to be mechabed everyone, and to look up high at each person. Himlachta et HaKadosh Baruch Hu, you mechabed HaKadosh Baruch Hu, you mechabed each person. Everything is all right. If you mechabed each person, Hillel said, the Gemara Shabbos, Mika and Hillel. Why do the Chinese have eyes like this? Why do the people have white feet? Hillel told them everything. Ik is not to be. So the person told Hillel, because of you, I lost 400 zoos. Hillel said, better you lose 400 zoos, in order not to Hillel shouldn't have chaos about the other one. How careful we have to be. We are coming out to Kabbalah Satoya Bezat Hashem. 2 weeks' time, we have Chag HaShavuos Haba, Lady L'Toivo. Besides being Mekabel Al Atzmeinu, everything, learning Torah, they learn at night, they do learn at night, they don't learn at night. Each person does what he has to do. But the Ike is, V'lo yisoinu isesh hamisoy, v'yeresem lekecho ani Hashem. In order to be Mechabed HaKadosh Baruch Hu, we have been Odan LaMokoim, we have been Odan LaChaveroi, we have to know what's the Ikar. Reb Lezer HaGodol told his Talmidim, what's going to be upstairs? How will I know what is going to be upstairs? Reb Lezer HaGodol says, the Gemara, Bochas Daf Chof Ches, K'shechol Reb Lezer nichnesu Talmidov levakroi. Tell us, Oiches Chaim, v'nizkbem lechayu oilam habo. What did he answer? Yizoru b'chvoid chaveichem. Yizoru b'chvoid chaveichem. Look after the friends. And you do, that's what brings the Reb Chaim Friedlander, the Sefer Sifsei Chaim. That's the most important thing, which we don't know exactly. We have to know, just like we are makbi to know Shulchan Aruch or Chaim, and you're there, Basa B'cholov, we also have to know Choshen Mitzvot. If we do the right thing, we do, we steal, we don't, we don't, we take from this guy, we give to this guy. Just like we are makbid Hilchos Shabbos, we also have to be makbid Bein Odel LeChaveroi on every single thing. It shouldn't be a chashash, borech, ni'etz, boitzei beirech, ni'etz Hashem. And I want to finish off with a story, which I said it before already, that once a year, Rabbi Tzimot Safi was once in a store, and he saw someone coming in the store waiting to buy peanuts and egoizim and shkedim and all kinds of pitzuchim l'choy Shabbos kodesh. Standing in the store, and in the meantime, he took nuts and he took grapes and he took chocolate. He put it in his mouth, and he stood there and he said a walk aloud, and he saw that the Tzimot Safi didn't say Amen. He told him, "Why did you say Amen? Why did you say Amen? Did you ask the guy if you're allowed to take the nuts and the raisins and the chocolate? You're standing in line and you're eating here, you're eating there, and in the meantime, you're filling up your stomach." So the person says, he's makbid. The person, he's not makbid, he's maskim. He's maskim, that's what say, he's maskim. He's not the balabos. The balabos is at home. The balabos is not even here. He's sending him, imagine each person takes a handful of nuts and raisins and chocolates and shkedim and everything else. He's not makbid, he's not maskim. How can you take everything? But say a beirech, niyetz Hashem. We have to be makbid. Oy loy lezeh, shenasa sanigerioi category. He steals money and he buys a lulav. He steals money and he buys arba minim. He steals money and he buys shemen zayis for Hanukkah. He's makbid to light shemen zayis for Hanukkah. Is your money holy money, or your money is stolen under the table? That's what we have to do. We have Kabbalah Satoya Bezat Hashem in 2 weeks' time. Tonight we're already 5 weeks of Sfir So'ima Baruch Hashem. 2 weeks' time we have Kabbalah Satoya. We're Mekabel Al Atzmeinu. Also mitzvahs ben Odan LeChaveroi, ben Odan LaMokoim. But what's the Iker? Averoi sheben Odan LeChaveroi, even Averoi sheben Odan LaMokoim is worth nothing. If someone is makbid on the other guy, he trod on him, he's mevayish him, he stands on him, and he stands on his feet, and he dirties, and he steals, whatever he does. But also mitzvah ben Odan LaMokoim is different. It depends how you makbid. If you makbid to be mechabed HaKadosh Baruch Hu, you also have to be makbid to be mechabed your friend. Hemlachtes koincho, koinech, hemlachtet chaveshacha. Because each person is created with a tzelem Elokim. And if you are makbid with your friend, then you are sicher makbid to be mechabit Melech Malachei Amlochim HaKodesh Baruch Hu.